And the second one is renal mechanism or renal control of blood pressure. Second one is renal control of BP or long-term control of BP. Long-term control of BP. Ante, so how the kidney will involve in regulation of blood pressure? How the kidney involve? What are factors for maintaining the blood pressure is? Now we have central factors as well as peripheral factors. So in the peripheral factors, blood volume is also most important. If the blood volume is more, automatic BP is also will be more. What is the role of kidney and blood volume is, if the volume of blood or plasma water content is more, water content automatically, so kidney eliminates the more water. Kidney is the more water, and at the same time kidney with the more sodium along with water. Automatically the volume comes to the normal, so volume was decreased, automatically BP was decreased. Okay, how the kidney will alter the blood pressure means, so first of all it alters the blood volume simple by excretion or absorption. If the BP is low, it will absorb. If the BP is high, it will eliminate the water as well as sodium. Simple. And so simply by altering the volume, so blood volume. First of all, increase BP causes increase elimination of water as well as sodium. And it is called pressure. Pressure diuresis. At the same time, increase sodium. It is called pressure natriuresis. Natriuresis simple. And water as well as sodium simple. So this is the nephron. This is the nephron. So there is Bowman's capsule. So this is the Bowman's. This is the PCT. So Lupa friendly, DCT, and collecting the as well as calyces. Simple. This is the afferent artery. This is the efferent artery. Simple. Okay, simple. If the BP is high, so it eliminates the water. Water as well as sodium. Simple. As well as sodium. Automatically volume will decrease. Volume will decrease in the circulation. Simple. So how it regulates the values? How it regulates the value? Simple. So along with volume alteration, it also causes constriction of blood vessels. It also causes constriction of blood vessels systemically. So automatically and systemic ga anni arteries ఏమవుతుంది, వాల్యూమ్ తీసేస్తుంది. అట్ ది సేమ్ టైం ఇది బీపీ ఎక్కువ ఉంటే ఏమైందంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ వాల్యూమ్ తీసేసింది. సో దీని సోడియం లాస్ యాజ్ వెల్ as వాటర్ లాస్. అది బీపీ తక్కువ ఉంటే సోడియం అబ్జార్ప్షన్ యాజ్ వెల్ as వాటర్ అబ్జార్ప్షన్. అలాగే వచ్చేసి ఇది బీపీ వాట్ డిక్రీజ్డ్, it can cause constriction of blood vessels. So these two mechanisms, how they are operated at kidney level is, it is mainly by renin-angiotensin mechanism. Renin-angiotensin mechanism. First of all, how it operates? First, renin. So when the BP is low, when the pressure in the system pressure low, ఏమవుతుంది, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ డయేరియా వచ్చింది, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హెమరేజ్ వచ్చింది, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వామిటింగ్ వచ్చింది, ఏమవుతుంది ఆటోమేటిక్, సో దిస్ ఇస్ లాస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్, ఆటోమేటిక్ బీపీ విల్ బి డిక్రీజ్డ్. సో if the pressure will be decreased, so automatically the pressure in the afferent artery of kidney is also decreased, or renal flow, renal perfusion will be decreased. So automatically, so the filtration will be decreased. So the filtration will be decreased. Simple. So when the BP was decreased, when BP was decreased, so it causes activation of renin. It causes releasing of renin. By the kidney. What the role of this? What the role of this renin is? It causes activation of angiotensinogen. Remember, angiotensinogen, which is secreted by liver. Secreted angiotensinogen. So it causes activation of angiotensin and converts the angiotensin 1 and 2. So this is the most active form. Angiotensin 2 is the most active form. So it causes angiotensin. Blood vessels are constricted. Until when the BP was decreased systemically, kidney secretes the renin. Okay. So this renin causes activation of angiotensin 1, angiotensin to the 1 and 2, and causes vasoconstriction. Automatically BP somewhat is increased. At the same time, this renin will also causes secretion of aldosterone by adrenal gland. Aldosterone. So what the role of this aldosterone is? It causes absorption of sodium. Absorption of sodium. And so when the BP was decreased, automatically renin is secreted by kidney. So when the BP was decreased, so automatically, so the filtration was decreased. And the filtration was decreased. So automatically, so the renin is also secreted by the kidney. What the role of this renin is? It causes activation of aldosterone. So this aldosterone causes absorption of the sodium as well as water. Simply. Renin angiotensin mechanism operates at two levels. One is vasoconstriction level. So one is absorption level. Simple. And so when the BP was decreased, vasoconstriction is there, and volume is also increased. So by absorption of the sodium and water by the kidney, so automatically BP comes to the normal. So this is the renal regulation. Okay. And third one is hormonal mechanism. Okay. Or endocrine mechanism. Okay. The third one is hormone. What are the hormones? What are the, so there are the different hormones. Okay, are released by the different endocrine glands. Okay, so how they will operate is, so they may cause vasoconstriction, vasodilatation, and which means so they may act locally on blood vessels, systemically on blood vessel wall, or sometimes so they act on volume, or sometimes okay, so they act at a heart rate or force of contraction. So either కానీ a blood value maintain చేసే factors so they can affect. But simple. So it will constriction, it will central factor like the heart rate, heart force. Or the peripheral factors, volume and viscosity and diameter, or constriction based on blood very simple. So what are major hormones is? First of all is adrenaline, increasing BP, adrenaline. So adrenaline causes increasing heart rate as well as increasing peripheral constriction. So automatically BP is increased. So second one is noradrenaline. So noradrenaline mainly causes increased peripheral constriction. BP is increased. And the same time, adrenal thyrotoxin. It can cause increase in heart rate. Increasing the what function of thyroid is? Increasing the heart rate. Automatically BP is increased. Systolic BP is increased. At the same time, it causes increased metabolic activity. So metabolic waste products, CO2, lactate are released. So they can cause decreasing diastolic. Simple. And then thyrotoxin causes increased systolic, and decreased diastolic. Okay. So next one is aldosterone. As we know that aldosterone acts at kidney function and causes sodium as well as water absorption. And next one is vasopressin or ADH, antidiuretic hormone. which is secondary post-epistatic. So it may cause vasopressin period. It may cause constriction of blood vessel or at an antidiuretic hormone, or which may cause absorption of water. Simple. Antidiuresis. Simple. Okay. After that, so there is angiotensin. So there is angiotensin. Angiotensin. Simple. Angiotensin. Okay. So angiotensin automatically, so blood vessel is constricted and paid around it. Okay. And serotonin. Okay. And serotonin it also causes increasing in BP. Increasing or it may cause vasoconstriction. Simply. What are hormones which decrease the BP is first of all, vasointestinal polypeptide, which is secreted by stomach as well as duodenum. So automatically, so this hormone when entering the circulation, it causes decrease in BP. Okay, and at the same time, bradykinin, which is secreted by inflammation, which is secreted by the inflammatory cells automatically. So it can cause vasodilatation or decrease in the BP. Okay, and the second one is some prostaglandins. So the prostaglandin is secreted by the every cell in the body. Okay, automatically it also causes decrease in the body. Okay, next one is histamine. Okay, so histamine also causes vasodilatation. Okay, and next one is ANP hormone. Atrial natriuretic peptide. Okay? Next one is BNP. So brain natriuretic peptide. Simple. Brain natriuretic peptide. And so which is secreted by the ANP, atria. Okay? Especially the left atria. So when the load on left atria is more, so the left atria more, so automatically it secretes the ANP hormone. అంటే సో వాల్యూమ్ ఈజ్ మోర్, ఎక్కువ వాల్యూమ్ ఉంది, ఎక్కువ స్ట్రెచ్ అవుతుంది అంటే ANP హార్మోన్ రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. సో దిస్ హార్మోన్ విల్ యాక్ట్ అట్ కిడ్నీ లెవెల్. సో ఆటోమేటికలీ ఇట్ కాజెస్ ఎలిమినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది సోడియం. ఏట్రియల్ నాట్రీ పేరులో sodium. So automatically, so along with sodium is water is also eliminated. Automatic value was decreased. Automatically the load on left atria was decreased. Simple. And it is a protective mechanism. At the same time, BNP hormone, brain natriuretic peptide. So when the pressure in the brain is more, so automatically, so it releases BNP hormone, so which acts on kidney, which causes elimination of the sodium as well as water. So that's why it is called as a brain natriuretic peptides. So these are the hormones mechanism. And last one is local hormones. Local mechanism. Local hormonal mechanism and local factors mechanism which are involving local factors which are in BP. So they are vasoconstrictors as well as vasodilators. Vasodilator local means at a tissue level. At tissue level, vasoconstrictor factors enti, vasodilator factors enti. So that's why they are called as a local factors. Okay? So these factors depend upon the metabolism of tissues. So the metabolic products of the tissue. So the local metabolic products of the tissue will also cause increase in BP or decrease in BP. So they may cause vasoconstriction or vasodilatation. First of all, vasoconstrictor fibers. So these are endothelians. ET. So endothelians are mainly, so they are derived from the endothelium of vascular layer. Simple. So they may cause vasoconstriction. So when the blood vessel is getting some pressure or getting some injury, automatically it releases the endothelium. So it may cause vasoconstriction blood vessel. What vasodilators? Vasodilators are two types. Vasodilators are endothelial origins untayamma, endothelial origin as well as metabolic origin. అంటే tissue factors. Endothelial origins are especially nitrous oxide the most important. Nitrous oxide the most important. It causes vasodilatation. and which are from endothelium. So second one is metabolic factors, especially increased temperature, increased CO2, increased H plus ions, and decrease. Uh, uh, so these two factors, increase CO2, increase temperature, increase H plus ions, okay, as well as increase lactic acid, increase lactic acid. Okay? So these factors are important for vasodilation. So this is the total regulation of blood pressure.